Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today with me is my friend Mary Oguniyi.
What's up?
Yeah. We have a juicy something for you today. But before we dive into it, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please start doing that right now before please just subscribe. God bless you in Jesus' name. Amen. Now, on today's episode, I'm going to be giving you a quick breakdown. So for a while, I've been following this Miss Ashwebi something on Instagram, and she does like time to time questions to like married people and single folks as well. So recently, she took to the question ground to ask, dear married girl, for you, what is the hardest part of marriage? I'm going to let Mary read some of the things because I've been very passionate about some of the things I've seen. But
it could not be me.
It
could not be me.
I'm quite shocked. Life is, wow, people are in marriages.
People are suffering. People are actually suffering.
Let's not give them the juice yet. Let's dive right into it.
First one, dealing with in-laws that want you to live your life their way. I don't like people in my business. Period.
I've never been married, but
I'm living for myself.
Father, in the mighty name of Jesus. I'm serious. This okay. My in-laws in my business.
If you're with somebody and mommy's boy, daddy's boy, you already know your marriage is not your own marriage.
Yeah.
Your marriage is their marriage.
Yeah.
So if something's wrong, he's most likely gonna go back and even tell them.
You're gonna be reporting it to your mommy and your daddy and his mommy and his daddy.
Why is my business outside? That I feel like that's one of the worst things you could do. Is you cannot come and communicate with me whatever your issue is, and you're going to tell your mother or your father about me. Do they know me? Where did they know me from?
He's quite not a man. Okay.
Hey! He was constantly cheating. Let me read the story for you.
She said cheating, okay?
Oh my gosh. This was the worst feeling for me.
Wow.
I got so depressed and even suicidal. I felt like I was being raped every time he touched me. I was so irritated that I had to close my eyes and not think about what was happening, the sex, which made me dry and made sex painful. I'm happy God gave me freedom. I left and doing so well. I'm happy, wealthy, and lost so much of the depression weight. Sometimes it's scary to think of leaving, especially as a Christian, but I prayed and fasted for my marriage to work. Do we even think that maybe God is not answering that prayer because his prayer is no? We say we want God's will to be done, but do we have the strength to accept his will, especially when it's not in accordance with ours? So, congratulations to this one. She got out. Because if you knew that there was something, your stomach is hanging, your boobs are dropping, your bum bum is flat, you're not spending enough time with yourself, you're letting yourself go, your wig is lopsided, all you have to do is come and tell me. We can work on it and fix it. Where are you going to,
how
Jennifer?
Long were they married for?
They didn't say how long they were married for.
She couldn't even have.
But it just shows.
She was depressed, man.
Men can really mess with you. Men can really mess with you. Not me.
I have a lot to say.
Say it now.
Because I'm trying to comprehend like how a man will get you messed up this far that you actually start thinking of committing suicide.
But we don't know the back, like
the background story.
What did she give up? Did she not go to school? Because a lot of women nowadays, that's what they do. They give up their whole
like for a man, please,
have something going for yourself.
I'm not yet married, but this is not my portion in Jesus' name. God, you will not give me someone that will frustrate my life, because this thing is deep. Next.
Okay, this is me. When I was pregnant with our baby, she will tell him he's giving me too much.
Wait, this is mother-in-law, right?
Yes.
Okay.
He is giving me too much till she starts giving me peanuts, telling me my husband is broke and she will be in charge of giving me money. Funkini.
Wait.
Okay. It's not done. It's not done. It's not done. I know when he's broke and when he's buoyant. So I realized she's controlling him as usual because she hates me and made it so obvious.
Okay.
I went on for months, and as a new mom, I couldn't get all I desired from my baby because she was just trying so hard to separate us. My mother-in-law will go as far as taking him to cleric and pastors, and they'll be giving him fake messages that I'm evil and should abandon me. But whenever he goes to pray all alone, they tell him I'm good for him and we are just perfect. She went as far as trying to make me lose my pregnancy back then, but I was very prayerful too. And I try as much as possible to stay away from her because she gives my husband many things to use, saying it's protection and favor, which I'm not even sure if it's to harm me. Now he's misbehaving to me. Excuse me.
I'm quite shocked.
I'm very much confused. You know what?
The mother-in-law is like, so the mother-in-law basically controls the family, right? And
see, she married a mama's boy.
This is not the case of mom. Did she not know that the boy was into like?
She married a mama's boy.
I don't even think this is the case of mama's boy.
No, she
Mary,
did not.
Wait, prior to getting into this marriage, did you not know who you were dating?
That's my thing. She knew, you knew who he was, and she probably had the assumption, I'm gonna come in here, I'm gonna be the wife, and it's gonna be my house.
What if that was not the case?
Very much confused.
What if that's not the case? Because some people change later on, but regardless,
no.
How?
You know,
why would
she's? Did she say she was a prayerful person?
Like,
she was saying she was prayerful now. Don't enter something you think you can change. Like the way somebody is or the way a dynamic is how it is. If mother's always controlling in this person's life and he can't make decisions, he can't go here or there.
If you already know the man is like, it's either his mother or nothing else, or the father. In fact, mostly with guys, it's always the mom, right? Just cut it out because at the end of the day, well, my sister, you're gonna be a maid in your husband's house.
After God,
Fam.
After yourself is me.
This girl is
then
not
it's your
happy.
Mother and everybody else. I don't know why I'm sharing a space, I'm sharing your money. Hey. No.
Like,
no.
Next.
We dated 6 years. No meal. Got married and he had an accident a year plus after marriage.
Okay.
I left school to be with him. Sacrificed a lot for him. We have countless fights because he was a cheat. I saw signs.
Wait, was he cheating after the accident?
Yeah, it looks like that's what it was.
Oh my God.
But I'm like, okay, well, let me finish. Oh my God. He said he didn't want to be married again and accused me of being a cheat. He left me. Thank God we had no children together. Thank God. I found out after he left me how he tried to sleep with every single girl and even my friends. Well, some did agree, while some didn't.
Wait, he slept with her friends.
Those are not your friends.
No wonder my mom always my mom is very she's very particular about praying for the man that you end up with because you don't want a situation where.
Yeah. No, but this situation is very. She could have avoided this situation. She gave up everything in that 6 years, and then they got married after accident.
Oh!
Rubbish.
Father will not lead us in the hands of evil men.
Amen.
Another one. I'm married and my husband demands fresh food. I'm gonna laugh.
In this Canada where we are working, okay. Continue.
It's so bad that the food I cook in the morning, he can't eat it at night anymore. So I told him this is not easy with 2 kids. The fact that you want fresh food, you eat once a day. I can't cook fresh food in the morning, afternoon, and night. He doesn't eat outside, just my food only. He will even tell you how he wants the food to be cooked, of which he can't boil water. Hey God, this is not funny. It's actually not funny. Talk less of cooking so many times. I get tired. Like do rice mixed with iru, locust beans, and palm oil, or dice my meat into toothpick level, sprinkle with little pepper, or still be telling me to come and bake cake. Like try something new. Is cake what you want? Is cake you want to? I
Don't
don't.
worry,
I
it's
don't know
okay.
what she's saying.
We
but
get the frustration. In this Canada, nobody's cooking unless you're a housewife.
Where you stay in Canada? Anywhere. I'll be cooking morning after and evening. What?
Unless you're a housewife and you have nothing else.
My
to
dear
do.
housewife used to tire.
Yeah, of course.
You have two children.
But that even makes more sense.
My dear, please.
Well,
I'm gonna beg you, put the food inside the fridge. If he's not gonna eat it, he's gonna die. What? No, I'm serious. He's telling her to
No, that's
put.
not.
No, did you read? Little. What
That's
did he
not
say?
reasonable.
Toothpick.
That's not
Toothpick
reasonable.
level sprinkle with
But
pepper.
she knew before. Why are these people not having conversations?
Please,
before
why
they
will
get
a
married?
man be looking for fresh food every day?
Why are these women not having these conversations prior to marriage? Because this is something you will know. He's somebody who likes food. He always likes cooking. He doesn't like taking you out to eat. He doesn't like ordering food or anything like that. These will start going off in your head. And if you enter that, you know what you're getting yourself into. I don't know the backstory of her situation, but to be cooking food all the time,
I just have another one. I have another one.
It's called microwave. Innovative.
Dealing with the fact that no matter how hard I scrub the toilet, he leaves the toilet unflushed. How you shit, you know, go flush toilet? Like,
Oh,
what
my
the hell?
goodness. Oh my gosh. But you know, men aren't as clean as women.
My dear, there's no excuse that you will
I
shit, you will not
know,
flush
I
toilet.
know, but men are just not as. Majority of men are
I'm
not
not
as
talking
clean as
again.
women.
I can't, like, like you cannot go to the toilet and not flush it. Am I supposed to come flush it for you?
No, of course not.
Oh, shoot, this is even bad. Somebody's replying to that message, okay? It changed for my husband. My dad does that to my mom. She complains all the time, but never to him. The time my husband started that with me in our first year of marriage, I told him politely, I won't start what I can't finish. Therefore, flush your shit. You know, yeah. I just left the shit for him till he came back to finish it.
No, that's what, and sometimes that's what you have to do.
Wait, how do you shit and
No,
not
like
flush your
same
shit?
with that woman about the cooking. He said he wants food. Put the meat on the table. Let him come back and meet it. Sometimes you have to do tough love.
You are not hearing me. How you go shit, you know go flush am. Like, you guys. I'm sorry. People
No.
are going through this in marriage.
No, I know, but every day, no. But sometimes people will forget. They're rushing.
You don't forget to flush it. Me, my sister, this is critical. Like, you don't. No, you don't. You do not forget to flush.
I hear you. But there's some things worse than somebody who doesn't flush their sheets. Right?
No,
In marriage.
that's nasty. I'm gonna puke. Sorry, you already know how I am with these things.
But there's some things that are worse in marriage than this. I feel like this is something you can teach somebody. Every time he goes to the toilet, he'll meet his shit that he left there. Abi, you have your own separate.
You are not.
There are people I know that have separate bathrooms.
You're not getting my point. Why am I teaching you to flush your shit?
Some people's parents didn't teach them anything.
What the hell?
Some of these men grew up and them, mommy's boys, they didn't really have to do anything. They came home, food was done. They came home, the shokoto is washed. Even the dirty boxer that they poop on, they wash it for them. That's life.
I'm having a hard time
That's life.
comprehending the things I'm reading.
No,
And
that's life.
God knows. No, it's sad because people are going through this in
But I
marriages.
feel like this is not the worst thing.
Then what is the worst case you've ever heard of in your entire life?
No, cheating for me is the worst thing somebody could ever do.
If you don't flush daily, I want to die. Like, there's nothing you're going to tell me. Like, I'm going to want to die. Just like I would literally be screaming at
that. I'll be upset.
No, what do you mean upset?
Yeah,
I would lie down on the ground. I'll be dramatic. Like, how the hell?
No, that I'll be upset and I'll bring it up a lot. But cheating is something you can't really ever get that trust back.
Then again, my question is, before you got into like this whole tag marriage, didn't you know he didn't flush toilet? Didn't
Not
you know
necessarily. That's something you can't. Am I gonna follow you? You're my boyfriend into the toilet.
you guys never spent time together?
But am I gonna follow him into the toilet?
That means, so wait, you're not getting my point. Like, so if you're dating somebody, you won't use his toilet?
Yeah, you use the toilet, but sometimes people are cautious when people are around.
So
You know, first impressions, right? So you're not gonna, of course,
people date 5 years, 6 years, like we're
God
reading.
forbid. But like, why? It's not like a necessary. Like they could be conscious because they're trying to make a good impression.
Also, probably when they were dating, they were
Yes.
flushing toilet.
Yeah.
So when they
Or
got
like,
married,
or you know, whenever he knew his girlfriend was around, he would go clean the toilet. You know, make sure everything is, and make sure he's, you know, he's put together that weekend. And then when she goes, he's not doing rubbish again until she come back.
so basically, you not flush the toilet. You would. I'm trying to understand.
No, he will flush, but it maybe 2-3 days flush. You know, it takes 2 to 3 business days.
He doesn't piss. You guys.
So he used the piece to clean.
Oh no! Stop! Stop! You know what? Let's wrap up here.
All right.
It was nice sharing this with you guys. Please, people are suffering in marriages, and I'm also very curious to know why a lot of people are in this amount of mess. And is it
It's
that
communication.
did they not see the signs before getting to it, or
It's
is it that
communication.
changes happen after?
Lack of communication. Simple. Simple. And it's not their fault. Majority of them. It's the
But-
parents, right?
Hi.
Our parents didn't speak to us about certain things, like, you know.
Oh, do you think that the African culture has influenced the reason why a lot of women are in bad marriages? Because,
We've been taught to just take it.
which
Just deal with it.
this
is
is
part
this
of
is a lot
marriage.
to prove why we
Hmm.
have a ton of divorce these days.
50%.
This is a lot
Yeah.
to prove. But
Mhm.
guess what? There's another one in case you guys are interested. Question directed for men. We can probably read it next week if you are interested. I'll bring her back and we'll share it. So let me know what is the hard part for men, because me, this one I just read.
No, the men ones are going to be very stupid. I already know. They're going to ask for very dumb things.
No, they may have valid complaints because women are dramatic. Trust me. I'm a woman. I'm quite
Yeah, we know.
dramatic.
We know.
But I'm not saying I'm psycho. I'm not saying
Are
I'm
you
psycho.
sure?
It is, well, I'm done with this video. Thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. In fact, leave your thoughts and opinions regarding this
Yes.
video because
Let us know.
I'm quite confused.
And flush your toilet.
Yeah!
God bless.
Flush your freaking toilet, please. God bless you in Jesus' name. Peace out.